This is how you know that the girl that you're talking to or that you're dating is actually into you. So what I've come to realize is a lot of the signs that a girl might give you when she's actually interested in you might not be sometimes the most obvious to catch on. And I'll be honest, it would happen to me too. So I'm speaking from experience. Like, it would pass over my head and it wasn't the most obvious. It was always more subtle. It would always be more low key. It wasn't always in my face. But the signs that a girl will show you when she's actually really into you is, firstly, she compliments you frequently. And I'm not talking about like you getting compliments from like your mom or your grandmother or your auntie or your friend or your sister maybe. No. I'm not talking about like those people who compliment you like, oh, you're really handsome, you're cute. I'm not talking about those people. Like girls that you're actually interested in, that like you would actually want to date. If she's over here complimenting you frequently, she's like, wow, you look really good today. You got a really nice haircut. And it's actually frequently like, I love the way you're dressing right now, or I love the way that fits you. Like if you're hearing compliments frequently from the same girl, maybe most likely than not, she might be a little bit interested in you. Because think about it, whenever you're really not interested in somebody, you don't really go out of your way to make it known that you're like, oh, I like this about you, or you know, this looks really good on you, or you're doing a really good job in this. They don't go out of their way unless it's for a reason, unless it's intentional. Don't take this the wrong way and think that just because somebody gave you a compliment that instantly like they're into you. No. Don't go that far. But if it's like the same person who's giving you compliments all the time, they're telling you how good you look, how good you smell, how good you dress, how like they just love being around you, like you're hearing compliments all this time from the same person over and over again, chances are that this girl or this person is actually pretty into you, and they're trying to make it like low key and give you like subtle hints. See if you can catch onto it, because they don't want to be like straightforward and like really obvious about it. Sign number 2 is a little bit more low key, and it's actually that she gets nervous and can't really hold eye contact with you when she's around you or when she's having a conversation with you. What I've come to find out with all of the girls that I've dated in the past and all of the girls that I've talked to in the past is whenever I knew that they were actually really into me, like they were feeling me, I would notice that they would actually get really nervous around them, and I would sometimes actually go as far as like calling them out on it. I'd be like, why are you so nervous around me? Or do I make you nervous? Or they actually will sometimes actually even tell me, they're like, I'm sorry, I don't know what it is, like I just get really nervous around you. Or like even while I would be having conversations with them, like it could just be the most random conversation ever, and like they would not be able to hold eye contact with me whatsoever. They wouldn't be able to look at me in my eyes. They would always be looking down or looking to the side, like playing with their hair, like, but they was never actually able to hold eye contact with me for like more than like 2-3 seconds max. And I would actually even call them out, because whenever I would notice this, I'll be like, hey, look at me up here. My eyes are up here, not down here or wherever it is that you're looking. My eyes are right here. Look at me in my eyes whenever you're talking to me, or whenever I'm talking to you, look at me in my eyes. Oh bro, I'm telling you, if you do that, I'm telling you, you're finna make her blush. If she actually is into you, like she's feeling you, and you pull that card out on her, you're gonna start making her blush. You're gonna start making her like hella fucking nervous. I do this shit all the fucking time. Best believe, like if any girl that I'm talking to, I'm noticing that she can't really keep eye contact with me, or I'm noticing that she's getting nervous when she's around me, best believe I'm telling her, hey look, no, look me in my eyes. My eyes are up here, they're not down here, they're up here. Look at me when you're talking to me, or look at me when I'm talking to you. And it would make them know. So if you're actually noticing that you're making her nervous, or they can't really hold eye contact with you, that's most likely a sign that she's feeling you a little bit. She doesn't really know exactly how to tell you or like how to show it. Sign number 3 is if she is actually talking about you and mentioning you a lot to her friends or her family. Also, what I've come to find out with like all of the girls that I've dated in the past, all of the girls that I've talked to in the past, is that a very frequent trend that I would see is that they would always be talking about me either to their friends or their family. I don't care what the conversation was about, they would find a way to include me, bring me up, bring my name up in the conversation or something that I was doing, or relate the conversation to something about me. Now, I wouldn't really ever find out about this until after I started dating them, and like whenever I would maybe meet their parents or their family, or sometimes a couple of their friends, that they would tell me, they're like, man, she would never stop talking about you. She was always bringing you up. She was always saying, Rafael this, Rafael is over here doing this, oh, he was doing this, oh my god, I remember when me and him were over here, I remember when he was telling me about this, oh my god, I just remember he told me when he went out and did this. Like they're always gonna constantly be bringing you up in a conversation. Every girl who always found me attractive, I would always come to find this out later on down the future, they was always bringing me up for every goddamn reason. Literally, at some point I was like, this girl is like kind of like obsessed over me a little bit. But that's what you want. If you notice, or like you start to hear people saying, oh, she's always talking about you, she's always bringing you up, she's always mentioning your name. She's always mentioning what you're doing and like things that you told her in the past that you had done or that you are currently doing. Chances are that she actually is into you. She actually likes you and she's actually feeling you, because why would we be talking about somebody that much or that frequently and bringing them up all the time to people who we know, like our friends or our family, if we didn't want to have something with that person, if we didn't see them more than just like a friend? We wouldn't really be doing this unless it was for a reason, unless we was actually like, damn, I have a little bit of a lust for this person. Sign number 4 is if she is constantly trying to talk to you, text you, call you, FaceTime you. Basically, she's always trying to have communication with you. Think about it. Whenever you've been in a relationship or right before you got into a relationship, you would always notice that the girl that you were talking to or the person who you were actually talking to, like, they was always trying to like talk to you in person, call you, text you, FaceTime you, text you on Snapchat, text you on Instagram. They was always trying to basically be in your life. They was always trying to see what you're doing, where are you going, like who are you talking to. They was trying to be part of your life. Like if you're talking to a girl and you notice that she's like, damn, she's always trying to talk to me on the phone, she's always texting me, she's always calling me, she's always trying to have like some sort of communication with me, bro, that is a clear sign that this girl is fucking feeling you. Because every girl who is into you, every girl who will ever be into you right before she starts dating you, or even while she's dating you in like the early stages or while you're dating her, she's gonna want to have constant communication with you. She's always gonna want to be on the phone, on FaceTime with you, texting you, be around you. She's always gonna try to be right there, part of your life. And if you can remember, whenever you've dated girls in the past, you would always notice that they would always do the same exact things. They would always be trying to text you, always trying to call you, always trying to FaceTime you, staying on the phone with you as long as possible, because they just wanted to be around you. Even if it wasn't really talking about nothing, she just wanted to have your presence. She wanted to hear your voice. She wanted to be around you and have communication with you. And the last sign you will see when a girl is really into you is if she makes herself readily available. Like if you call up the girl that you're talking to right now, or who you're trying to talk to right now, and she drops everything that she's doing to hang out with you, to talk to you, to meet up with you, to plan something with you. It could be tomorrow, it could be in the next 5 minutes, literally right after you're watching this video. And if she makes herself available to meet up with you, hang out with you, get on the phone with you, that is the clearest sign that a girl will give you whenever she really is into you, whenever she really likes you. Because I'm telling you, just from my past experiences, all of the girls that I've ever dated, who I've ever been talking to, anytime I was like trying to see them or like trying to hang out with them, whenever they were really into me, they would make themselves readily available. I don't care if I called them up at 12 at night and I was like, you know what, I low-key want to see you right now. They would be like, okay, let's get on the phone, let's get on FaceTime. Okay, how about you come over? Or do you want me to come over instead? They would always do this, hands down. Doesn't matter the day, the time, the location. If she's making herself available to see you, to meet up with you, to hang out with you, to talk to you at any time of the day or night, this girl is feeling you. This girl likes you. This girl is really fucking into you. Cause she wouldn't be doing this if she wasn't into you. She wouldn't be doing this if she didn't like you and see you more than maybe just a friend or an acquaintance. They wouldn't be doing that. Trust me. If one of your friends who like maybe you don't really talk to like that text you and like, hey, can we hang out in like an hour? But you don't really fuck with them like that, you're probably not even gonna respond. But if you have that one girl who you find really attractive and she's trying to hang out with you in the next 5 minutes, best believe I already know you finna drop everything that you're doing and make yourself available for that girl. True or not? Same goes for them. Whenever they start talking to a guy who they really fucking like, who they're really into, they will make themselves available. They will skip out on experiences maybe with their friends or their family to come hang out and see you and be with you. If you haven't had a girl who's done this for you in the past, I'm telling you right now, that girl did not fucking like you like that. She liked you a little bit maybe, but not as much as a girl who will drop everything just to see you, just to come hang out with you. And if you're talking to a girl right now, or you're talking to somebody right now, and they're giving you these signs that I listed in this video, I'm telling you right now, you better not mess up, because this person, this girl really fucking likes you. She's really fucking into you, and you better go ahead, take advantage of your chance, and go ahead and make the move. Don't wait so fucking long. Don't overthink things. That's what I used to do in the past. I would overthink. Don't think, just go for it, just do it. If it fucking backfires and it fucking fails, oh fucking well. But at least you don't have that thought in your head like, damn, I should have done this, damn, I could have done this, damn, maybe if I would have done this instead, it would have worked out. Just go for it, just do it. At the end of the day, if it fucking fails, oh fucking well, at least you fucking gave it a shot. And at least you're not doubting yourself on what could have been. I'm just saying, if I'm in that situation, best believe I'm not missing my shot. And I don't think you should either. If you made it to the end, I really appreciate you. Don't forget to make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video. I'm gonna see you boys in the next one. Peace.